Alright folks, coming back at you here again today. Super excited. I have another bag review and I just can't wait to tell you about it. So let's get right on into it. Alright folks, like I said, I'm super excited about this bag. I did have some apprehensions about it. I wasn't quite sure if I'd like it just for the size and shape of it, to be real honest with you, but I can't believe how quickly I've come to love this pack, and I can't wait to tell you about it. And I'm going to go over that a little bit also with the philosophy of use of why and how I ended up with the 511 Tactical MOAB 6. So let's check it out. Alright, like I said, I did have some apprehensions about going with the MOAB 6. I thought it was going to be too small. I have the 10. When I first got it, I thought it was too small, and I was like, there's no way on earth that I'm going to be able to use the 6 into my carry rotation. However, I was going, you know, I do some bargain shopping. I was going through the pawn shop, and I found this cool little bag, and I was like, hey, I think I'll pick this up and just see how I like it. I don't even know what this little thing is. It's from Travelon, and it has a really cool admin pouch. And I was like, $5? I'll take that sucker. It's really neat. And I kind of threw it in the car. Had a few little like toiletries in it. You know, a little bit of eye drops and medicine and such. And I really liked it. But what it didn't have was a nice carry handle. The strap was trash, and it wasn't large enough for a firearm. So that is what made me actually reconsider the MOAB 6. Alright, here we go. We're back at it here. The MOAB 6. Now, one of my main apprehensions, like I said, was the size of it. And I definitely seen how quickly it could go into my daily rotation. However, if you look at a lot of the reviews online, they say that this bag is not comfortable. Well, as soon as I put it on, I knew it was comfortable. And a lot of the folks that are wearing it online are wearing it wrong. And I'm going to put it on and show you right now. Check it out. Alright, so I hope that philosophy of use gave you a little bit of idea that I'm just a bag guru, and I found that little travel bag. I have it currently riding shotgun with my LA police gear stealth terrain pack. It's going to be my new travel pack, and it's going right in there for some additional organization while I'm out on the road. But this MOAB 6 is going to be my new everyday carry. And so when I was watching it online, people doing some reviews, I said, yeah, that doesn't look comfortable. And really, they're kind of riding it high above the waistline, and it had like a weird shape to it. It kind of hung off the back like this. I don't know if you can see that very well. Kind of hung off the back. Only part of it was touching. You know, and I was like, yeah, that don't look comfortable at all. Look at it. I was like, man, I've got a lot of sling packs that are real comfortable. Anyway, as soon as I put the pack on, I lowered it. So I think that most people try and carry it like a normal sling pack and ride it too high, and it gives that L shape where the whole bag isn't touching the body. So if you wear it lower and kind of to the side, it begins to hug and wrap around your body a little bit. And I was like, as soon as I put it on, I was like, oh man, this feels pretty good. I kind of like this. I can see myself wearing this. You know? And I was like, okay, all right, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. However, I come to start finding out that, so I added this carabiner here as a grab handle, so I can pull it around and then access the bag. And primarily, I want you to think about this pocket here. So I added the carabiner to help maneuver it around. and it would be on this side. Okay, and I was like, yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. I really like it. You know, so kind of wear it lower as a messenger bag versus a sling pack, and roll on. I mean, it's pretty comfortable. It's not high on my back. I got most of the back is touching my body, and I think it feels very comfortable. That being said, in the course of it, I'd already set it up. I found a video from Ox710 Y-Zone. I'll put it up on the screen here, and he said that everyone was carrying it wrong. And I was like, I'd agree. And then I seen what he was referring to. And I watched the video. I'll put the link down into the description and give him credit for where I seen this. He said that he saw it on 511's website, or them advertising it. And I looked back and I found what he was referencing it. It was only about a 2-second clip within an advertisement on the MOAB 6. And so I flipped the strap around, and we've all been wearing it backwards. I'm going to show you. Let's check it out. Alright, so the MOAB 6 is ambidextrous. You can carry it over either shoulder, and all you have to do is swap the strap from either of the buckles that come standard on the bag. But what I've done, and what the 2-second clip was on 511's advertisement, and I seen it and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Well, now the comms pouch is forward, and as soon as I put it on like this, I was like, this is the way it needs to be, because now my grab handle is up top. Not only that, with this pocket here, it would be if you can get your tactical knife. I don't have one yet that'll work. Right here is a perfect place for your tactical knife. Not to mention this comms pouch, most people don't, it's not big enough for an iPhone, but if you was to put your wallet or an easy access item, now you're not stretching all the way across the bottom of the pack. Sorry. Now you're not stretching all the way across the bottom of the pack, whereas before I'd have to pull the pack all the way across, and the comms pouch was over here on this side of the pouch. Now it is more on your body, on your persons right here. And the L shape hugs your body even more. So when it is time, you pull that forward and it is upright in front of you. Man, I'm telling you what, I would not have tried that. I seen it in the video. I seen it on 511. As soon as I seen Ox710 on there, I was like, oh yeah. Especially after I had it on my body, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. So pull it around in front of you. You're ready for operations. So you can see I have a fixed blade on the outside of the pack. Again, it's not quite where it needs to be, right here behind the comms pouch, but it still is accessible on the outside of the pack. So I think it's a winner, man. It does have a CCW compartment. If you need to get your firearm out, it's right here. I don't advocate carrying off body, but this is a dandy pack, folks. And I know this isn't a new product from 511, but it took one use for me to say that this is a good setup right here. It is a good setup. I love the MOAB 10. It almost wants you to pack it too full. That's how nice it is. And then once you start packing it too full, then it becomes a little bit of a problem. But if you're going on a light hike, it's pretty awesome. But this one for your EDC, This one for your EDC uses. If you'll just not ride it high like a sling pack and ride it low like a messenger bag, this thing gives it 2 thumbs up from Big Al at Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. And I am a bag junkie, I'm a bag guru, and this one is my new EDC. It's going to be hard to take this away. Now I may use a different kit, and you know, for something else in the car or the vehicle, but as far as my personal items, my firearm and those kind of things, extra mags, it's going in the MOAB 6. Anyway, I'll give you a little bit of a tabletop here and show you kind of how I have it set up. Some of the storages, some of the quality. It's 511, so you can't beat the quality for the price out there. I love this strap. It's really nice. I mean, alright, I just wanted to show you how to put this on. So, like I said, I swapped over the ambidextrous strap. I'm sorry I didn't do that on video. It's really self-explanatory. But this is a little bit tricky and will take some time and getting used to. So the ideal with a right-handed sling pack, you grab it with your right hand, you put it over your shoulder, and it runs across your body. That you grab it with your right hand and put it over your head. Okay? This one, because now it's backwards, okay? Think of it like this. This is how it's weird. So if you had to get this on in a hurry, you might get it wrong until you get it figured out. So I put the strap down towards the comm pouch. I have it in front of me, and then I just put it over my head that way, and it's right. Well, you want me to do that again for you? So you don't put it on like your normal sling pack. Basically take it in your left hand and then take it over your head. It's backwards, but the way that it sets orientated on your body is correct. Because now I have the grab handle right here. I have the comms pouch easy to my body, and the L shape that was a space is now hugging my body. I just wanted to go over that real quick on how to put it over your body. I almost want another one. I almost want 2. I want 2. The one's not enough. I want 2. No, I'm only going to keep 1. I'll maybe get 2. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get onto the tabletop. So let's check it out. Alright folks, well like I said, I didn't bring anything new to the table here except for maybe if you were on the fence on the MOAB 6 just because of the size of it and the comfortability aspect of it. I hope I give you a little bit of idea of what this little cube bag will hold, and also the comfortability of it it's good. So if you had any questions about that, go for it, wear it low, swap the strap around, take it over your head, and go for it, man. I'm telling you what, like I said, I like 2 of these, but I think I'll just stick with 1. Anyway, thanks again so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.